That clock keeps ticking like a metronome, and my thoughts keep telling me to get me home, but my balls keep telling me to let me just let me That clock keeps ticking like a metronome, and my thoughts keep telling me to get me home, but my balls keep telling me to let me just let me That clock keeps ticking like a metronome, and my thoughts keep telling me to get me home, but my balls keep telling me to let me just let me go. Owers and tastemakers make us no chaser. Gets the blood flowing like a
So obviously this isn't like an animation or anything. I kind of wanted to do something a bit different today. See, I've been noticing a lot of social media stars gaining relevancy over the past few months or so, and a lot of their content would probably be more than likely to fall into the cancer category. So I would be more than grateful if you were to take time out of your day and just make fun of it with me for a bit. One particular celebrity who recently tickled my fancy is a man by the name of Supreme Patty on Instagram, and I just want to go ahead and establish that I already fucking hate Instagram with a passion, so naturally you can only imagine my sheer and utter delight after finding this pure soul.
I'm black. I'm about to teach Patty how to twerk like a black girl.
I'm finna learn today. Oh!
Come on, you gotta get up here and twerk too.
Oh, break it down, break it down.
No, you gotta get on beat like this.
Throw that joke, ball. Throw that ball. Go, ball. Throw that
That's not how a
dirty
real black girl twerk.
Throw that dirty.
Great. The CEO of Little Gang. Well, mama, that's about as real as it gets, man. That's how you know we're starting this series off with a bang. And by bang, of course, I'm talking about the bullet that will inevitably pierce the inside of my prefrontal cortex after sitting through a Supreme Patty marathon. I only wish I were exaggerating.
No,
It's only right if I spark it up.
Not in the store, not in the store, dude. Not in the store.
To sum him up, he commits shocking and edgy jokes in front of a camera, only to post on Instagram and have millions of children vomit out as many laughing emojis as humanly possible. There's so many. It's like a herd of them, my god! I mean, looking through his feed, it's become pretty clear to me that we've officially reached the apex of comedy.
It's cake time, baby. This is what my sister gets for getting me coal for Christmas.
Like, he's older
Oh, what
than
a
my mom, so
beautiful-
it's really creepy to me
it's
to
a
say,
beautiful
I'm
man.
Fucking kidding me? Why the fuck did you do that in front of everybody, Patrick? What the fuck?
But I don't know, to me he's just kind of a who resorts to physically harming himself and others for views, which, I mean, I can respect. You know, we all need to pay the bills, even in desperate times like these. Some resort to cam shows, others prefer Uber.
Get out of my car now!
And apparently, some enjoy propelling golf carts over the side of small hills. Fair enough. I guess I am willing to give him the benefit of the doubt just a little bit. Apart from his atrocious comedy, he's pretty well known for going out and giving food to the homeless as well. Now, one can make the argument that it's less than genuine to be doing it in front of a camera for credibility, but that's simply speculation, so I digress. At the end of the day, PewDiePie got some cash, so I guess I can get behind that. Granted, that also doesn't mean I don't find his massive following to be immensely disheartening on a multitude of different levels.
You just don't like Supreme Patty because he's popular. You can't take his content because you're jealous. Fuck you, buddy.
I never even said that. Well, out loud at least. But no, I don't hate him solely because he's made something of himself. Despite how I feel about his horrendous content, that amount of followers is nothing to sneeze at, and he's still getting millions of views off of this. Somebody has to like it, I guess. Plenty of people become famous personalities off social media, and I think that's great. As long as you work for it and put in enough time and effort into what you do, I see absolutely no problem with making a quick shekel. One of my many issues with Peppermint Patty, though, is the way he's been able to get popular. He makes a fool of himself in public, films it, sticks it on Instagram, then is instantly praised by swarms of children, mainly just off of shock value alone. It takes absolutely no talent. I could do that. You know, unfortunately, I have a little thing called a, conscience. But why would I listen to that? We've got kids to pander to, am I right? Oh, but Jonathan, you moron. Content is subjective. People love Supreme Patty. You're just a hater. Damn. I'm fully aware entertainment is subjective, okay? At the end of the day, if you don't like somebody's videos, simply don't watch them. However, I'm also of the mind that it's this type of content getting popular that spawns entertainers similar to Boonk and the Pauls, which, trust me, that's certainly not a direction we want to go.
Damn, you green? I can't use your phone, bro?
Nah, bro, you got a phone right there.
Man, fuck all that shit, nigga. Fuck your phone.
Oh, what the fuck?
Nigga, fuck that shit. Oh! Oh!
I genuinely can't even see this garbage being entertaining for anyone above the age of 12, and the younger they are, the more impressionable they are. Sure, almost all of what he does is most likely staged, but I still feel like at the end of the day, that almost doesn't even matter. When you're making this shit out to look authentic, then these dumb kids are going to think it's authentic. Now, maybe I'm wrong, but I don't think this is the kind of content we need to be popularizing in front of the already moronic and impressionable roach infestation that is the American youth. What I'm trying to say is we don't want kids thinking this is an okay thing to do.
Bombs away. Oh, shit.
Supreme Patty, you're so funny! Point is, Supreme Patty is an obnoxious man-child who commits borderline crimes in public in the name of comedy for the sake of clout. His content is both repetitive and irritating on so many different fronts. Is he as bad as the Pauls? No. Is he as bad as Boonk Gang? No.
That nigga Boink Gang.
But he is way more prevalent than he should be. He's kind of a terrible role model, and one of the last people we need as an influence to young 9-year-olds within the community right now. With all the drama currently circulating around Jogan and the Lake, you'd think that parents would be more aware of what their kids are watching online and hopefully step in to reduce the ongoing popularity of these provocative Instagram comedians. But apparently not. This type of trash internet culture is here to stay, so untie that noose and laugh at this cringy content before humanity reaches its cruel yet inevitable demise. Nothing matters and we're all gonna die. Help!